Mast oder nicht? Soll ich nochmal ein bisschen fischen? Immerhin das Fischen geht.
Where should I cast my line? Yeah. All right. Gotta know when to quit.
Fünfer. Beim allerletzten Scheiß.
Yeah. All right, once more from the top.
Oh.
Time to try a different spot.
Ah, nice. Rico.
Reel it in. Anybody could reel in that.
Not too shabby, friend.
Korrekt, Forelle.
Yeah. Time to try a different
Nein,
spot.
doch immer Kreis.
I've got something.
Ein harter Kampf.
Well, it's not bad per se.
You take your fishing pretty seriously.
Yeah. There we go.
Das ist halt nichts.
Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
That went pretty well.
Und sind wir schon live. Jawohl. Angeln live. Geile Nummer.
Nothing's biting.
Geil war am Handy. Ist der mal in den Magen.
Yeah. There we go.
Ah, den habe ich ja richtig unter Kontrolle, Alter. Ist bestimmt nur ein Barsch, oder?
Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
Okay. Ja, Aufnahme ist da. Dann gehen wir los. Wem haben wir zuletzt gespielt? Alfred, okay, das passt.
You guys want to rest here?
Ich muss doch irgendwas geplant haben, was ich verkaufe.
The vermilion vegetation certainly gives this realm a distinct, if somber, ambiance.
Seems like there's lots of fruit and plants that we can eat.
I also can't help but notice the ceaseless howling of the wind.
It should be easy to dry our laundry out here.
I can't tell if these two are actually having a conversation or what. I'll see you again tomorrow.
Yo, yo, yo.
I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
Ockeli dockeli.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
Aha, und da ist gleich
I
ihr
can't believe
Killerboot.
there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria.
Kraftschmankerl. Das kann ich wahrscheinlich gut brauchen. Die Werft wird auch noch hinten noch größer. Aber natürlich kommen wir da wieder nicht hin.
You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail.
Ja, das passt schon. Auf geht's. Ich hab zum Glück beim letzten Mal endlich ein bisschen Gold gemacht und das einkaufen können. Endlich aus dieser elenden Geldlosigkeit rauskommen. Ein bisschen zumindest.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours.
Auf
Think
die
we'll catch
Spuren
up to
von
her?
Velvet.
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Until then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria, but was that really the right thing to do?
Nein,
Or did
das
I
war
just end
komplett
up
falsch.
making things harder for her?
Yep,
I
richtig,
feel like such a screw-up.
richtig gut erkannt.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Die Musik, Alter. Na, du nervige
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah, I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Warum? Du hast doch nichts falsch gemacht.
Us too?
Außer, dass du ein Rassist
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almadria, right?
Yeah,
Alter, sie war ja ein Bitch,
I
oder
hate
nicht?
her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her.
Was
Even
die
just
anderen?
thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me.
Wer ein Idiot?
I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadime. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Vielleicht ist die Welt nicht so einfach, dass man alles in
Law
schwarz
never
und weiß
said that
hat.
you had to forgive Almadria. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Oh mein, bloß weil es für ihn nicht geholfen hat, heißt das
Afraid?
nicht, dass es für sie nicht hilft.
Whatever happens to Almadria when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay?
Ich
still
respektiere
have
auch
time.
jede Sache, die du machst, solange es
Okay.
Sache ist.
Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know though, maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Hass als Kraftquelle, das weiß sie deswegen, weil sie die Sprecherin von Magilu ist. Und sie gesehen hat, wie krass Velvet abgegangen ist mit ihrem Hass. Die spricht also quasi aus Erfahrung. Ich, du, er, sie ist. Wie er, sie.
You don't look so good. You all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
Ja, aber
I'm
du
not the
wolltest
best
unbedingt
person to
fahren.
ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almadria were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niaz was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadime.
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
Ja,
That
das ist
said,
ziemlich gut.
even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
Not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again.
Also wenn ich da noch
Sorry.
kenne, das ist
Can you just
Kisara.
give me
Boah,
a wide
man
berth
hat's-
for a few minutes?
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almeidrea?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegus.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegus. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's
Anscheinend
safe
nicht.
to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almeidrea did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almeidrea do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course,
Anscheinend.
it's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almeidrea resorted to what she did. as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
Also ich muss ganz ehrlich sagen, wenn ich mir das so durch den Kopf gelassen, dann habe ich vergessen, was das ist.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almadria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cislodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Warum sammelt sie die Scheiße überhaupt noch?
Say we actually managed to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed.
Ja. Sie werden das jetzt.
You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis. I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
Es wird schon irgendeine Strafe sein für irgendwas.
Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renaissance, right? Then you can... Shion?
Das ist die Hoffnung.
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah,
Special friends.
we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almadria.
Ich weiß auch nicht, aber ich feiere auf jeden Fall mal.
I'll ask Mahavar.
Bin mal gespannt, wie ihr Schiff ausschaut.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
Oha. Das ist aber schon ein bisschen krass, oder?
She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Das sehen wir ja gleich.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almadria.
Alles klar. Verbrennt die Hexe. Diesmal richtig.
Shion, I want to thank
Du darfst Mitkämpfer.
you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Alter, Trank des Lebens ist ja genau, was ich brauche. Sehr gut. Dann mal Action, Alter. Also auf so Schiffkämpfe stehen die ja seit Cilia, ha? Wobei ich finde, das Schiff in Cilia blöder.
ship.
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahagsar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Ja, aber wir durften den nicht umbringen da. Es ist...
Let's see what you've got.
Bring her down!
In a bind?
Ready and raring!
Wind after energy!
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
And fire support!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and pummeling to me!
Here! Light astral energy! Radiant, here! I'm out of ammo! Light the ammo!
I'm not done!
Mega ray!
Strike!
Waterfall!
Mirage!
Back into the fray! I'll be saving this one! Here!
No escape!
Fury! Burning!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsef when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought it was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own, yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Tremble at the night.
Let's dispose of the trash. Where are you going? You think that shield will save you?
See what I
Thunder Blade! I can do this all day!
Resonate with the earth!
Burning
Stalagmite! Rending you apart!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Let's see what you've got.
Take it! Thunder These ones get wrapped around my turn!
Hurricane thrust!
By the power of water!
Anything in armor is all mine! Elusive deity! I'm ready!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Was ist überhaupt mein Kocheffekt?
Got it!
Naja, schon klar, dann müssen wir wieder ihr... Dann müssen wir wieder Zeigopfern vor ihr.
That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
Erhöhten Angriff, ah.
Forgive you!
Take it! You picked the wrong armor won't save you! My shield?
Let the marksman handle this!
That may prove a thorn in our side.
Fire support!
I never miss! Thunder shield!
I'm not done!
More with that
Release! I'm ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Glacial steel! Pierce evil!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Ah, der ist in den
Don't get complacent.
Signalkopf. Richtig Knete, oder geil?
Tell me, have you ever considered your purpose in life?
I'll smash you! My brilliant swarm! Shivering wind!
Flame of fury!
Lunar Rondo! Be still! We're not finished! Split it open! Be my guest! An astral burst?
That's my shield!
Shut him down! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet and...
Ja Mann, ich hab's noch immer drauf, Alter.
This is the power of the blazing sword!
Go no further!
Got spirit! Regenerate! In a bind? I owe you one.
Flame, reload!
Take this!
Too late to talk over our distances?
Waterfall! Field!
Hurricane strike!
More with the stockpile!
Elusive deity!
This one's mine!
The enemy wields arm too.
We'll soon see about that!
I'm ready! Take this! Hey! Blow them away!
Lunar eruption! More where that came from!
Could have been worse.
forgive you!
A scream.
Now you'll learn!
Take down their defenses!
Now! Kizara! Go for it! Prepare to crumble! Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Warum gibt's da keine coole Zeitlupe? Das nervt voll. Der Move da bestimmt super cool ausschauen, wenn der in Zeitlupe war. Oha, so ein Elite-Typ, Alter.
I won't forgive you!
Raging Tempest! Boom Eruption!
I'm going in! The rebels! Stop them!
Wind Astral Energy! Power that
Kizara! Go for it! Prepare to crumble! Dance on the wind!
Supernova!
Regeneration!
Here! I'll be saving this one!
Let us take to the side!
Win! Supernova!
Can you take it?
In here! I'll be saving
Where
this
are you
one!
going?
Not in your dreams!
You won't make a
More where that came from! Here comes Dance in the Wind!
Eternal devastation!
On your I'll beat you Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
Bevor wir das austesten, schauen wir, ob wir zurückgehen und uns heilen können. An Bord von unserem Schiff. Das war nämlich so.
Finally, some open space again.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Okay. Nach Kampfheilen ist, das ist ja eigentlich gar nicht so schlecht.
This shall suffice. Please, everyone, have as much as you like.
Okay. Dann haben wir nur 4000 für andere Sachen.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Something feels odd
Das
here.
war gar nicht
Be on your
schlecht.
guard.
Die eine Ebene habe ich fertig gemacht. Und viel weniger Heilausgaben für den
Let's
nächsten
see what
nichts.
you've got.
Bring him down!
Hear my call! You'll have no mercy!
Engaging!
No further!
You're mine! Severing wind! Tear! Hurricane thrust!
Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Too fast!
Do it!
Sword Lane Alpha!
You're mine! No escape! I'll face you! Take this! Severing wind!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
Out of our way!
Here I come! Lord!
Now you see what I can do!
Severing wind!
Take my revenge on you!
Hitting pile driver!
Devastation!
No position!
Severing wind!
Now! Long! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Jawohl.
Out of our way!
I'm not done!
Annihilation! Hear me! Flame out on my watch!
Dragon Swarm!
Glacial spear!
It's a spear of the arc!
Take this! Got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Water! Hear my call!
The enemy wields arc too.
You'll soon see about that! This one's mine! Raging cascade! There! In here! Do it! I'll be safe! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Now! Dragon Swarm! Severing wind!
Steel
I'm
sword!
ready!
Take more without! Very well! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Oh, shit weiter.
Coming through!
You got it! Spirit! Burn!
You'll pay for what you did! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Take it!
Now! Take it!
No further!
I'm only getting started! By the power of water! My cascade to the wind!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
I'll be safe! This one's mine! Raging cascade!
Another incantation
Hear
ruined.
my call!
Burn in hell!
I'll be safe! Hear me! Flame of fury!
Glacial spear!
Here's evil!
Take it away! Hold nothing back!
Here
I come! Dragon Swarm!
I can do this all day!
Raining Flash!
Lunar
Lunar Rock!
in the wind! Here!
Dragon Swarm!
Negative by the power of water!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Here I come!
I'll stop its charge! Thanks, Kisara!
I'm not done!
I'll smash you!
I'm not!
Rage.
I'm out of ammo!
This one's all mine!
I'm not feeling so great.
Champion Swarm! Celestial Hammer!
Dragon Swarm!
Elusive deity!
Raining
Photon! Lightning Condensed! Thunderblade!
Take it!
Elusive deity! An astral rotating
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
benediction.
You're mine! I'm not done! Heal!
Arcane Waterfall! Seal!
After being interrupted.
Where are you going? I'll heal you all!
Denied!
Healing circle! Hey, that... Reload!
Run you into dust!
More water! Heal my
Ready and free! I'm ready!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Verreck Viecher.
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
No further!
Healing circle! Lightning orb! Raging cascade! Hey, that...
Your reflexes will not serve you well, too.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a
Let
chance!
Astral
No escape! Ignite!
Here goes! Now!
All yours, Kisara! Not a chance! Crescent flash! Severing wings!
Here I go!
Rotating pile driver!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zoogles the Renans usually keep around.
Indeed. I believe it's safe to assume these were used in her experiments.
They certainly look as twisted as her.
Even here. This is...
Coming through! The rebel! Now see what I can do!
The earth throbs in pain.
I'm not done! Can't get out of this!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for your day.
Wind!
In here!
Down on the ground!
Everything stockpile! Burning! Glacial spear! Here's evil! Freeze blaster!
Crush! This time!
Dance in the wind! Here's evil! Air
Resonate with the earth! You're mine! Dragon Swarm! We did it! Now! Dragon Swarm!
Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Now! Dragon Swarm!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Lightning orb!
Take it!
Glacial
I'm
spear!
not done!
Dance in the wind! Freeze blaster!
Bloody
Where are you going?
Now you see what I can do! Dragon Swarm! Take it! You picked the wrong fight! Raining Slash! Take this! No escape! Dragon Swarm! Take this!
Do it! Hey that!
Blow them away!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Ah, okay. Ein Glückstrank, sehr schön. Ja, Labor hatte glaube ich, ja. Das ist ja abartiges Ausprobierlabor.
Gotta break through! My lord! Dragon Swarm!
By the power of
Alter, der war ja nice, der Skill.
Rending you apart! You're mine! Bloody It's almost too strong. Be my guest.
By the power of raging storm! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Little help!
Here I go. Bring him down. You picked the wrong fight. Tornado drive. Raining flash.
Supernova! Harsh malevolence! Arcane waterfall!
Wind.
Do it here!
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
Harsh
Not a
malevolence!
chance.
Here I go! You're mine! Radiant
I'm not done.
here! I'll be saving this one!
Take this.
Radiant here! We natural energy! More without it from raging now! Spread!
Don't get complacent.
Ja, ich weiß schon, das ist zwar jetzt ein wenig doof, wie ich das hier
Finally,
mache,
some open space again.
aber da ist drauf. Das ist Level Upen.
Good food is the best kind of magic. This ice cream tastes so good.
I swear, you're always having ice cream, even when it's freezing cold out.
And who made you the food police?
No one. I'm just saying that's a lot of ice cream. Don't you ever, you know, throw up or anything?
Did you really just say that? Try thinking before you talk.
Huh? What do you mean? All I'm saying is I'm just a little worried about you, okay?
Well, don't be. I can have ice cream whenever I want.
You say that, but you know what's gonna happen if you keep eating ice cream all the time.
It's none of your business what I eat or how often.
Arguing over the consumption of a frozen dairy product. Ah, to be young.
Naive might be more accurate.
Ich kann mir vorstellen, was da passieren kann, wenn man ein bisschen zu früh für den Scheiß ist. Ja, schön, wässrige Flut.
Have you guys... checked your equipment lately?
Warte mal. Wie schaut's denn zeittechnisch aus? Ah, haha, das ist doch immer scheiße.